Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my live video. Sorry, I've started the live and I just realised I need to get my cream out of my bag and I can't find my cream. Right. Just bear with me guys. Yeah, bear with me. Let me just put you guys inside my bag for a moment. Just need to do this. Because I have a bad habit of not moisturising my skin. So now that I remember, when you remember to do something, just do it. That's always the best thing to do. Just do it when you remember. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for the like, guys. I love the fact that you guys put like, because you guys like trust that my content is going to be something to your liking. I love that. AP, there she goes. You, you guys next time on, love you. I love you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for saying that. You always boost me up. Like you get me so hyped for the day. I love it. Yeah, so as you guys can see, oh, thank you so much for the like, guys. Luke is here. Luke, oh, thank you so much for saying love. Oh, Luke, you are like the number one top fan in this chat. AP, I feel like they don't choose everyone to be like the top fan, which I think is wrong because you interact a lot. So the fact they never choose you, I just think that YouTube's just like choosing who they want to put as the top fans. Like they're just whoever. Right. I'm just looking at myself in the car mirror, guys. I'm so vain, like what AP said. Luke said, AP, you're so loved on my live chats. You're so loved. Yeah, so as you guys can see from the title, I put Radiate Love, right? And the sun has come out as I said that. We are talking about radiating love, and all I can feel is the nice, beaming, warm sun, right? It's cool. We know the truth. AP, AP. Yeah, we know the truth. I think you mean in terms of who's the fan. Yeah, we know the truth. I know you guys are all fans anyway. I don't really like to say fans because it makes me feel like I'm trying to be like a celebrity or something, but you guys kind of get what the word fan means, right? And it's just a bit of banter. Oh my gosh, Luke, please don't. AP's, I mean, oh my gosh, I'm calling you AP now. I call everyone AP on this live. Luke is saying AP and Tanya. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so, yeah, so, guys, okay, I thought it was someone I knew. Yeah, so as you guys can see from the title, I want to talk about radiating love. And the whole purpose of doing this video was really about something completely different. But now that, you know, I planned this topic a different day, but now that it's today, I have a different message to go with the whole radiating love. It's completely different to what I had planned originally. How the heck am I number one? I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it, Luke. I think they just select random people because not everyone gets to be selected. I even had like someone. It resets every YouTube live, but I've seen like people get chosen number one that I've never visited my channel before, and they left like one comment, so it makes no sense. Yeah, it makes no sense. I can't even get to bus as well because the bus has come. This is like the busiest time to be out as well because all the cars are trying to get home. It's 6 p.m. Everyone's trying to get home, and it's just ridiculous to try and yeah, it's just ridiculous. I'm wearing the same dress again. I feel like if anyone saw me yesterday, like outdoors, like not you guys, but if anyone saw me yesterday, they might be thinking, oh, she's wearing the same dress again. Because I used to be one of those people that used to change my clothes. I have different clothes every single day because I used to feel like I didn't want people to see me in the same outfit twice. But now I kind of don't care because I'm not going to be wearing lots of clothes and then I don't know what clothes is dirty, what clothes is clean, you know, that kind of vibe. Like I want to keep track of like my laundry. I don't want to be just wearing clothes unnecessarily. Yeah, guys, I will definitely get onto the topic in a bit. I'm just trying to get out of this area before I start the topic because usually what I do is I walk first and then I do my live videos, but this time I recorded a bit earlier. So I'm trying to get out of this bit first. I'm like in the mad area from yesterday, AP. Do you remember when you was? I was laughing about that. I was laughing about that in a night, man. I was telling my sister about it. I was laughing so much when you reacted to it. You was like, "Be careful where you are. It sounds mad." I was laughing about it. Yeah, I really was. Let me read the comments. 1 second, guys. Alexa, press like. I can see a bit better now because I've got the shade here. I feel great today, Liz. Yes, Luke. Yes, Luke, you feel great. This is what I'm talking about, guys. We need to say we feel good, we feel great. This is what I'm talking about. AP, say how's your day been? AP, I feel like my day is literally just starting now. I feel like it starts as soon as I leave my house. I don't know why I feel like that, because I feel like, you know, like everybody, normal people get ready in the morning and then they head out to the shops and stuff. I head out in the evening, so I feel like my day is just starting now, which is crazy. Now, to be honest, my day did start before, but I feel like to be productive, my productive tasks start now, so I just say that my day starts now. So my day is okay so far. How's your day, AP? I know you get up, you work, you do different stuff, so you're a bit more, I don't want to compare myself, but you get your productive stuff done and out the way a bit earlier. I would, which is actually a better thing, to be honest. Let me see, hope you're well. Hey, Mr. Boo, how you been? Thank you for coming on my live. Hope you are well. I've been very busy as usual. Yes, you've been very, very busy. I'm so happy to see you though. Hope you and your family are well. 1 second, guys. Don't worry. Wait. Sorry, AP. It's not like I can't read what you're saying. It's just that the sun is like blinding me from seeing the screen. Don't worry don't worry what people think. It means nothing. That's true. I completely forgot what I was talking about now, but that is very true. We shouldn't worry about what people think. It really is nothing. Like, we shouldn't let people have such a great importance in our lives in that aspect and worry about what they think. When you do that, they're living and you're not. When you think about it, I used to really worry about what people think. I still do sometimes, to be honest. I still do. I wish I walked that way now. Should I go that way? Why do I feel called to walk this way? I don't know. No, it's making my heart race now. Should I go this way? Why am I being called to walk this way? I'm scared. No, I'm not going to follow my mind, guys. I'm going to walk this way because my heart is racing when I go that way, so I'm not going to go that way. It's making me scared. I'm not doing it. Sorry, I'm so weird. I try and listen to my mind, but if my mind definitely says yes, then I'll go that way. But the fact that my heart started to beat when I started to walk that way, I literally changed my mind. I was like, nah, I'm not dealing with that. I don't know what's down that road, but I'm not going down there. Summer here in California. Yes, California. Oh my gosh, AP, we need to go to California. Meet Luke. We can be with the palm trees and whatever. Sorry, I love palm trees. I love the beach. I love the sun. That is a vibe. One man speeding. I had to turn around. I don't know where people speed because even though I'm not in the road, you just don't know if they're going to crash into the pavement. God forbid that happens. What's that noise? I'm sorry. Every time I hear like a squeaky noise, I think it's going to be a cat. Even when birds make noises now, I think it's a cat. I get scared. I'm like, is there a cat creeping up on me again? Oh my god, I can't see the screen. I better stop leaving awesome comments. 10:30 a.m. here in California. Oh, nice. So your day's just starting. Number 2, number 3. Mine starts at between 3 to 5 a.m. with my son. That is amazing. I understand you have to go to bed with your son, but that is so cool because you start very early. So your son wakes up very early then? Is it to get to places? My dad passed away last month and I've been so bad. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. When someone passes away, I never know the correct words to say, but I am truly sorry, Mr. Boo. I send my condolences to you and your family and to all your loved ones. I'm really sorry. So that's so hard. Um, are you still trying to sort out his burial? Because I know that there's always like a long waiting list to get people buried. Um, in California, I can use my food stamp card to purchase McDonald's and cards. Oh, that is amazing, Luke. Luke, I'm so happy that you managed to get that sorted out because you deserve it. You definitely deserve it. I'm not going to be able to cross this road. You were worrying about the dress, that's surprised, so don't worry. You know what? I always find something to worry about. I always do. I literally just seen a guy that I know and he's walked the opposite way. I can't even say hello to him now. Can't even say hello. He ain't gonna see me. I'm getting dirty looks from women. I just saw a woman like look at me at the side of her eye, she cut her eye. Anyone that doesn't understand, we call it cut eye in Jamaica, and it's when people do this. I'll show you in a second. Maybe they need to radiate look. So cut eye is like this, when women go like this, they go like a cat. You know when cats cut their eye? Sorry, cats. I'm using cats instead because I'm so used to like the cat at my house that I know the behaviour now. I don't want to cross this one. It's on red, but it's so awkward because I'm standing here. It's B number one. Oh, he's took your place now, Lee. Mr. B's took your place. Actually, it's a good thing the guy did. He probably saw me, but it's a good thing I didn't say hello to him because he saw me yesterday in his dress. He's probably going to think, oh, she's wearing the same dress. But he can't think that because he's wearing the same outfit yesterday as well. But where? So, another space, no, it's here. Dang it, I'm too late to get the number one crowd. I love how you guys are fighting over the number crowd, but you know what? So messed up. We've got hand calling on me. AP can't get none of the top fans. I don't know why. This is autism and I'm busy with him. I understand. I had a because of the autism. Lucas number 2, press like. Thank you, Luke. I can't see the screen. AP can't fight for crowns on iOS. You guys are so funny. You guys are so funny. Oh, it's on red. I can literally get. The reason why I could reply to all you guys is because the lights was on green, so I couldn't cross the road, and I was just using that time to speak to you guys. Yeah. So So the whole point of this video was talking about like radiating love, and originally I wanted to use it talking about like past trauma and stuff like that, but now today I don't even feel like I want to talk about that. I'm going to still talk about it a little bit, but that's not the message I want to achieve with you guys today. So in terms of radiating love, when people have been through like a lot of trauma or they've been through a very hard time, some people turn into like horrible human beings, right? And they literally become a monster and they start destroying other people's lives. Whereas I find there's a lot of people that have a lot of soft heart. They go through the worst things in life and they still radiate love. Like they choose to give people love. Even when they're being treated bad, they still show love. And I feel like a lot of people are always correcting me. They're always saying to me, why do you care about other people? Why do you bother with people when no one cares about you? Why are you this way? Why are you that way? You know, I go out my way to help people, and I'm not talking about this on this live to make myself sound like a great person. I'm not doing that. I just want to be the person that I never received. That's what I aim for. And I always try my best to think of others. It depends. Sometimes I don't think of others, but I really can't see the screen, guys. I always try my best to think about others and what kind of person that person would need. So when I see people in trouble, I try and be that supportive person for them, because I know that if I was experiencing that, I would want someone for me. Thank you so much for the like, guys. Yeah. So yeah, I thought you guys wanted something. So I was like, yeah. Yeah. So talking about like radiating love, when you think about like people that believe in God, people that follow the Bible, right? When you think about things like that, people should be radiating more love towards. Let me concentrate across this road, guys. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. So do you know what's so awkward when I'm doing like these lives, guys? And because I'm dressed like this, I'm trying to, when I have to cross that road, it's because the people have nowhere else to look. They're looking at me, so I feel awkward. I've got the phone facing me. I'm talking to the screen, and people are looking at me more because they know that I'm not going to see them looking, but I always catch them looking. I kind of like don't like attention as much as I used to when I was younger. I just kind of don't like when people are overlooking, because then I feel self-conscious. One second, guys, put the sirens. I feel I've got something in my eye. Oh my gosh, guys. I actually feel like I've got something in my eye. Why don't I use my mirror instead of using someone's car window? Oh my gosh. No, I'm okay now. Yeah, so, as I was saying, people that believe in God, right, you should be embodying that. And when I say embodying that, we have to radiate love to people. And that's something that a lot of us struggle with. A lot of us are not very aware of what love is and how to show that to others, right? And the thing is, we are constantly learning and growing. We're not perfect. Some of us are not lucky enough to know all the traits that God wants us to embody. And this is why I like doing these videos, because we can discuss it and learn what we can do moving forward, right? So obviously, if you are not a believer, because I understand some of you guys on my channel, you guys are not, some of you guys are not a believer of God, you can still listen to this video and still adapt it to your life. Okay, it's not like telling you that you've got to believe in God to do these things. Like I want everyone to do good on earth, but the main message is people that are believers of God, you need to really be cautious about if you are embodying that, because if we are trying to get more people closer to God and you're not showing love and you're not showing what Jesus would have done on earth, you're going to be pushing people away from the faith of God, and people are going to just hate Christians because of you. They're just going to be like, I don't like Christians, I don't like people that believe in God, and they're going to become anti-Christ, and we don't want that. We want people to respect each other, right? So let me dive into some of the topics. If you guys have got it in the comments, I can't see any new comments coming in, so don't think I'm ignoring you, because I really can't see anything. Yeah, so where do I begin, guys? When you come across, let's just give different scenarios to kind of explain how to radiate love and how we can improve as a person, right? That's what life's about, it's about improving. When you come across someone that is depressed, they're really feeling hopeless in life, they're giving up, they don't see any hope, any point of living, right? How you handle that person moving forward is very critical, right? If you are trying to force them to think the same way as you're forcing them to be a believer of God. Even some people that are believers of God do get into this mindset. Radiate love, right? Try and see ways that you can show love to that person. Try and see ways that you can plant the seeds of God to give them that little push into the right direction. If they don't want to accept the help and they want to stay in that same mindset, then that's on them. You've done your part, but it doesn't give you the right to then start cussing them out, start getting grumpy with them and saying, why can't you be this way, why can't you be that way, right? There's a lot of people that try and force people to do things the way that they would, right? And you can't do that. So we need to learn how to show love to people that are in a different mood or mindset to ourselves, right? So I'm not going to give you guys all the answers. I'm just going to give you guys different scenarios to help you guys walk away from this video and think about ways of making the world a better place by radiating that love to others, right? A different scenario is when you don't agree with someone's life choices, right? This is very popular with Christians. They tend to see the way that someone's living and they get really angry about it, right? I'm laughing because I just know this, right? They get really angry with it. They don't like the fact that somebody is making the choices that are not very godly. They start getting very critical. Also, they start to look at someone's past through a magnifying glass, and they start analysing that they made these choices and they don't understand why they made those choices in life. We are not the author of anyone's life, right? It's not our responsibility to start, what's the word, is it penalising when you start looking at someone's life and you start saying, wow, you're doing this, you're doing that, that's wrong, right? Be careful how you're doing that, because at the end of the day, everybody on this earth is making so many errors every single day. And probably not every single day, but we've all made errors in our lives. No one is walking, I want to say clean spirit, I don't want to say clean spirit. Nobody's walking crystal clean, right? We've all done something bad. But we don't want to, like, if someone, okay, I'll give you a scenario. Okay, someone's made bad choices in life, right? And then you're confronting them, you're saying, why have you made this decision in life? And they're explaining to you why they are choosing now to live that way, and then you shut them down. So instead of radiating love and listening to people and accepting that people do have their own mindset, do have their own reasons in life, why do you then not show love and then you shut them out by acting like you don't agree with their choices, you don't want to listen to what they've got to say? So guys, we have to be very careful when we're shutting people down. We need to keep that open pathway for people to always come to us when they're in need. This is the main thing. Like, if you shut people out of your life, right, and you're someone that believes in God, and then when that person's in trouble, they can't come to you and say, look, if they want to come to you for godly advice, or they want to come to the Lord, and then they think, you know what, I remember Tanya, she's someone that believes in God, I'm in this situation, maybe if I talk to her, she can get me back on the path of God. Do you see what I mean? So if I shut that person out, they don't have that, I want to say a word for it, that connection or someone to connect with to get back into God. Do you get what I mean? So if you're the only, is it outlet? If you're the only person that is their little bridge to get back into connecting with God, or someone to motivate them back on that journey, if you shut them out, they're not going to come to you, and they're going to just go and choose, I don't know, they probably might be in stagnation, or they might choose the wrong path, is what I'm saying. So we need to radiate love by always being that person that people can come to when they really need it, right? If they need prayers or anything like that, we want to be that person. You guys are super quiet. Yeah, so the next point I want to make is when godly people, the next one, I can't speak, guys. So the next point I want to make is when godly people don't want to associate with themselves with people that are lukewarm, and they don't show love. They want to purposely show that they want to disconnect from this person because that person is not on the path or the journey that they want to go on to. Guys, we shouldn't be like this with people. We have to be constantly showing people the right way to live in terms of the Bible, and we should be keeping that pathway open so they know that they can always connect with you, and they can always be what's the word when you're like working with people, I don't know how to explain. If you think of a workplace, when you work in a job, when you first start a job, everyone is good at the job, but you're not, right? But they have to still welcome you into the team, right? But if you compare that to godly people, if you're not on the same pathway as them, they shut you out. And we're not supposed to be doing that. That's not love, right? You got to treat everybody equally. You've got to respect everybody, and this is a problem that we're having in today's society. People don't understand what's showing love and what's showing hate, right? And this applies to so many Christians out there. Just because somebody is a different sexuality, just because somebody's a different religion, just because, I don't know, what other things different, a different race to you, it doesn't mean you should be showing, I don't know the words, guys, like showing the cold shoulder to people. I don't know how to explain it. You got to be treating everyone the same, because we are all one, regardless who don't believe in their life choices. We should be treating people nice. We should be radiating love, and this is what a lot of people don't realise. So this is something for Christians to let that sink in and think about what they're doing, because you are a representation of God, and if you are showing judgmental to other people, you're casting them out and stuff like this is not very it's not lovely to do things like that. It's not showing love, and we want to start showing people kindness. You want people to look and think, you know what, Christians actually do have a good heart, they actually do show love, they show kindness. You want to have that representation. You want to have that representation, because if you keep condemning people, if you keep being judgmental of other people that are different to yourself, and if they don't believe God the same level as you, if they're living a completely different, lukewarm Christian life, what is that teaching people? You're not teaching them anything, you're literally pushing them away from the truth. Let me think of another scenario. Guys, is this live working? Because you guys are super quiet and it's actually worrying me now. I'm thinking, is this live working? Because you guys have never been this quiet before. Let me think of another scenario. It says 5 people are on here, so surely you guys should still be here. Another scenario is respecting people, respecting their space. I find that a lot of people don't respect people's boundaries. They always want to, we have to understand that people do have their own lives. They can't always be available for you 24/7 just because they are godly and you want to know more about God, you want to know the truth. Don't think that they're going to always be able to be there for you, because people do go through their own battles in life. People do go through spiritual warfare, so that you can't expect people to be available for you to bring you closer to God. You have to respect that people are going to be in different phases of their life, in different seasons. So respect people's space, respect each other as well. I just saw a lady today and I addressed her as a mom. I call her mom because that's showing respect and honour. We have to start respecting people. Radiating love can also be a way of showing respect. There's different ways of showing love. Love can also be correcting people of their sins as well, and telling them when they're going wrong and educating them on the word of God. We have to be bringing people close to the truth. We can't watch them sinning and not tell them, right? We have to educate people on things like this. We have to educate people of the food that they shouldn't be eating as well. There's lots of things, there's a lot of Christians that are still living life on their own terms and they're still not following the word. So our job is to educate people. And if they come aggressive to you, you just simply show love by saying, look, I'm only sharing the word of God with you. It's not my job to tell you how to live, but it's only to plant those seeds in your head so you can make them small changes in the future. Let me think of anything else, any other points. If you come across someone that disagrees with you or anything like that, it doesn't have to be an argument, guys. People just need to show more love to each other. Nothing needs to be a massive disagreement. I don't understand why people get so much in their feelings and they think it's time to have a fight with a person and then lose their connections over it. I've had to cut people off for that. Like I have this lady, I tried to help her. I told her that she needs to focus on honouring her father. It became a massive debate. She was like, you don't know me, you don't know my life. And I just thought, you know what? If you don't want to accept the gospel, that's on you, but I've told you what you need to do. And she couldn't understand why I decided it would be a good idea to cut the friendship off. She couldn't understand it. She just thought that I was being unreasonable. She got in her feelings. She was saying how she's a good friend and that. It's not even about explaining to yourself how you're a good friend. It's about how you're allowing that person to show up in your life. If you're not allowing them to educate you on the word of gospel, then maybe I'm not the friend for you. Maybe you're not going to accept me for being open to you and talking about things. You should be able to, if you got a friend, you should be able to talk about things openly. It should be, you shouldn't have to be shutting them down because you don't want to hear the truth when it involves the Bible, right? So guys, I'm gonna end this video here now because I'm on the street that you need to pay attention to your surroundings and I don't want to be on live and not paying attention to what's going on around me. But I do appreciate you guys for being on live. I appreciate you all for contributing as well. Thank you so much for the likes, guys. And if you feel like this video has helped you and you want me to do more videos like this, then please let me know in the comment section below. And take care, everyone. I might do a live video later. I don't know. Depending on my time schedule and how much time I have left for myself, I might do another live. I don't know. But take care, everyone. I'll see you all. Bye. I can't even see my screen to end the live.